Hello, friends. Today we are going to do a science work where we tell the difference between mammals and reptiles. You'll need this paper. It has a T-chart on it that says mammals, and this side says reptiles. Of course, we'll need a pencil, and we need something to color our pictures. These pictures are small, so I'm going to use colored pencils today. We also need a glue stick and scissors for cutting. Okay, let's start by putting our name on our paper. Okay, once our name's on our paper, we need to color in our pictures. Then we'll start remembering what it means to be a mammal and what it means to be a reptile. When we know their characteristics, it will help us tell which animal is a mammal and which animal is a reptile. This looks like an iguana to me. Say iguana. I'm going to color my iguana green. I've seen iguanas that are different colors. Okay, what does this look like to you? I think it's a whale. I'm going to make this a blue whale. Blue. A blue whale. That looks like an alligator. I'm going to get dark green and brown out. Okay. Iguana, whale, alligator. What's this? It's definitely a squirrel. Okay, I'm going to keep out my brown. And then I'm actually going to use my pencil because I'm going to use this for gray. Okay. Iguana, whale, alligator, squirrel. What do you think this is? I think it's a tortoise. I see a really big curved shell and I see claws on its limbs. So I think this is a tortoise. I'm going to keep my brown and I'm going to get out dark green and light green. Sometimes I like to mix my colors to make it very detailed in my coloring. So I'm going to do light green for its skin. And I'm going to make the little dots, the little scales, brown. And I'm going to make the plastron underneath brown. On the shell, I'm going to mix dark green and brown. So I'm going to start with dark green. This part of the shell is called the carapace. I'm going to add brown to it. Okay, there's my tortoise. What's next? Okay, so for a rabbit, I'm going to need, I think I'm going to make my rabbit brown, but I am going to need, I'm going to also get out red. So I'm going to color it light to make it look more pink. You may choose to just leave your rabbit white like the color of the paper. And I'm going to leave a little bit of the nose for the red and the inside of the ear here. There. There's my rabbit. Okay, iguana, whale, alligator, squirrel, tortoise, rabbit, snake. Snake. Okay, I'm going to color my snake. Let's make our snake vibrant. Let's use orange and red. Okay, I'm going to make these shapes red. This drawing is hard to tell if it's a venomous or non-venomous snake. I think it's venomous because the head is like shaped pointy like a triangle, and I think the pupil is ellipse shaped, but it's hard to tell. It could be round. Okay, there's my snake. Okay, the last animal I see to color is an elephant. So I'm going to use my pencil because elephants are gray. I'm not going to color the tusks because their tusks are white. The tusks look like horns. I'm also going to leave their toenails white. Everything else I'll color gray. Okay, all of our pictures are colored. It says cut out the mammals and reptiles, then paste them under the appropriate headings. So we'll have to glue them down where they belong. Let's go ahead and cut our paper in half so we can get these circle animals cut out. Okay, I'm going to put this aside right now because we need to focus on our cutting. You know that I always cut my paper into small pieces before I start cutting on the line. It makes it easier for me to cut, especially because cutting circles is the most difficult cutting. So I want all my paper in small pieces. Okay, now I'm going to make a pile of my project and my scrap. Okay, I'm going to remind you of how we cut out circles. So I'm going to tell you what my cutting hand is doing. Remember, it's only opening and shutting. Thumbs up. Open, slowly close. 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 Okay, now I'm going to tell you what my helping hand is doing. My cutting hand is still opening and closing. Pinch, turn, pinch, turn, pinch, turn, pinch, turn, pinch, turn. Now I'm going to say what both hands are doing. Open, close, and turn. Pinch, 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 open, close, and turn. Let's do what both hands are doing again. pinch, open, close, and turn. Pinch, open, close, and turn. Pinch, open, close, and turn. On this cut, I want you to notice when I open, I make my paper move to the blade of the scissor. Watch this. Pinch, open. Watch how I slide my paper up to the blade. Close and turn. Watch that again. Pinch, open. Slide my scissor up to the blade. Close and turn. See, I'm throwing away my scraps. Now let's see how many pictures we have. We'll lay them out so we can see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pictures. Okay, so we've been learning a lot about mammals, or reptiles. We learned about mammals before, so let's say some reminders about mammals. Mammals give birth to live babies. They don't lay eggs like reptiles and birds. So mammals' babies are born alive. Baby mammals drink their mother's milk. What else? Mammals have fur or hair like we do. Reptiles, they lay eggs, they're cold-blooded, and they have scales on their skin. Okay, I think that's going to help us to tell the difference. Let's get our glue stick ready. A snake. Does a snake lay eggs or give birth to live babies? It lays eggs. Does a snake have hair or fur on its body, or does it have scales? Scales. A snake is a reptile. Say, a snake is a reptile. Okay, let's look at an alligator. I can see the scales all over its body. Do alligators lay eggs or give birth to live babies? They lay eggs. Alligators are reptiles. A squirrel. Does a squirrel lay eggs or give birth to live babies? Live babies. Does a squirrel have scales or fur all over? Definitely fur. A squirrel is a mammal. Say a squirrel is a mammal. This is going to be tricky. A whale. Say whale. A whale. I'm going to tell you a whale is a mammal. The reason I know a whale is a mammal is because it gives birth to live babies in the water. It doesn't lay eggs like a reptile or a bird or a fish. And you can't see this on whales, but look at your arm. You have little pieces of hair all over your body. You can see hair on your arms, and you know that you have hair on your head and your eyebrows and eyelashes. But whales have that little bit of hair like we do on their bodies. So, and baby whales drink their mama's milk. So whales are definitely mammals. Something that mammals and reptiles have in common is that they breathe air through lungs. So we wouldn't be able to use that to tell the difference because both of them breathe through lungs. All right, let's look at our rabbit. What do you think, mammal or reptile? If you guess mammal, that's right. Rabbits have fur all over their bodies, and they give birth to live babies. So rabbits are mammals. What about the tortoise? Is a tortoise a mammal or a reptile? Definitely reptile. Turtles, we know sea turtles lay eggs in the sand and they have scales on their body. A tortoise and a turtle is a reptile. This is another tricky one. Is an elephant a mammal or a reptile? It is a mammal. Just like we were saying earlier, the elephant has little hairs all over its body. And elephants give birth to live babies that drink their mama's milk. Just like us, elephants are mammals. Okay, friends, last one, the iguana. Is an iguana a mammal or a reptile? It is a reptile. Iguanas have scales and lay eggs. Okay, there's one last step that we need our pencil for. It says how many mammals? Let's count them. I got 4. See if that's what you got too. 4 mammals. Let's count our reptiles. 4. 4 and 4 make 8. 8 pictures all together. 4 mammals, 4 reptiles. One way that we also can tell the difference between mammals and reptiles, but we really couldn't do it with this work, is that mammals, like us, are warm-blooded, and our temperature stays the same whether it's hot or cold outside. That's why we have to wear coats when we go outside. Reptiles are cold-blooded, so if they're in the hot sun, their body temperature is super hot. If they're in the cold snow, their body temperature is cold and low, just like the weather outside. So we're warm-blooded mammals, and reptiles are cold-blooded. Okay, my friends, don't forget to put this in your envelope. Great job telling the difference between mammals and reptiles. See you later, friends.